The world is watching as China builds up its naval power at lightning speed, intending to compete with the United States Navy. China's making moves that could change the balance of power in the oceans. But is the US Navy still the strongest? Let's find out. China's naval growth over the past decade is nothing short of incredible. From a small force to the second largest navy in the world, China has transformed its fleet at an astonishing rate. China's navy now has over 350 major combat ships and submarines. This is more than the US Navy's fleet of 293 ships, making China's fleet the biggest in terms of surface ships globally. One of the key factors behind China's rapid rise is the modernization of its shipbuilding program. China is currently building advanced warships, submarines, and aircraft carriers to expand its reach. By 2025, China is expected to have over 400 ships in service. This expansion is due to China's goal to become the most powerful military force by 2049, which includes turning its navy into a world-class fleet. But what does this actually mean? China is focusing on building a navy that can project power beyond its borders. This includes aircraft carriers, which are massive ships that act as floating air bases, capable of launching fighter jets and helicopters. The US Navy has long been known for its dominance in aircraft carriers, and China's catching up fast. China currently has two aircraft carriers, the Liaoning and the Shandong. These ships carry fighter jets, early warning aircraft, and choppers. The Shandong weighs 50,000 tons and can carry 44 aircraft, including modified Chinese versions of Russian jets. But China's most advanced carrier, the Type 3 Fujin, is a game changer. Expected to be much larger at 85,000 tons, the Type 3 will be equipped with an electromagnetic aircraft launch system, or EMALS, a more efficient and powerful way to launch aircraft compared to the older steam-based methods used by most carriers today. This new technology gives China's Navy an edge in terms of launching fighter jets and maintaining air superiority at sea. While the other two carriers were stepping stones, the Type 3 could be the central pivot of China's naval expansion. With plans to build 6 carrier strike groups by 2035, China's ambition is clear: to project power and influence across the Pacific and beyond. Despite China's impressive growth, the US Navy is still considered the most powerful naval force in the world. The US Navy operates 11 aircraft carriers, more than any other nation. These carriers are not just about size, they're packed with cutting-edge technology that allows them to operate effectively in any part of the world. For example, the US Navy's aircraft carriers are armed with advanced aircraft like the F-35C, a fifth-generation stealth fighter. These jets are capable of performing precision strikes, providing air defense, and even launching attacks on enemy surface ships. The US also has a fleet of amphibious assault ships, which can carry 13 to 15 F-35Bs, capable of short takeoffs and landings. The US Navy is also a leader in undersea warfare. It operates the Virginia-class submarines, some of the quietest and most advanced attack submarines ever built. These submarines can patrol the oceans undetected, gather intelligence, and launch precision missile strikes from beneath the surface. The ability to launch Tomahawk missiles from these submarines is one of the US Navy's most powerful weapons, capable of striking targets over 900 miles away. Another advantage, the US Navy has its own network of global bases, which gives it the ability to deploy forces anywhere on the planet. From the Mediterranean to the South China Sea, the US Navy can quickly respond to threats, backed by a strong network of allies. So, the big question remains, could China's growing naval power challenge the US Navy's dominance? While China's rapidly modernizing its fleet, the US Navy still has a technological edge. The US Navy operates some of the most advanced systems in the world, including laser weapons, next-generation electronic warfare systems, and a fleet of unmanned aerial vehicles. These technologies give the US Navy the ability to track and engage targets with unmatched precision. China's aircraft carriers, though impressive, still have weaknesses. For one, they're vulnerable to advanced missile systems. US destroyers equipped with Tomahawk missiles could target Chinese carriers from hundreds of miles away. Additionally, China's carriers would have to face the overwhelming air power of the US and allied forces. The US could deploy fifth-generation fighters like the F-22 and F-35 from bases in Japan, Guam, and other strategic locations, overwhelming China's defenses.
A lone F-35 fighter aircraft roaring through the skies over the Yelahanka Air Base in Bengaluru. The star attraction at the Aero India show. The stealth fighter jet performing stunts.
Underwater, the US Navy submarines, like the Virginia class, are a significant advantage. These submarines are nearly impossible to detect and are capable of launching precise strikes at China's surface ships and carriers. With advanced sonar systems and stealth tech, these submarines give the US Navy a powerful undersea capability that China can't match. Moreover, the US Navy's experience in combat is unmatched. The US Navy has decades of operational experience, having secured victories in both World Wars and the Cold War. It's developed tactics and strategies that are proven to be effective in any conflict, particularly in the challenging environment of the Pacific Ocean. While China's Navy is admirable, it still has a long way to go before it can match the US Navy's experience, technological edge, and global reach. The US Navy's presence in the Pacific, along with its partnerships with allies like Japan, South Korea, and Australia, ensures that China's naval ambitions are met with strong resistance.
Phase 1. And enter this COM 2X. Heading out on deployment. We gotta be ready to be out on point.
So there you have it. While China's Navy is quickly growing, the US Navy remains the most powerful and technologically advanced naval force in the world. But with tension rising in the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait, one thing's clear: the race for naval superiority isn't over yet. So what do you think? Will China's Navy eventually outpace the US, or will the US continue to rule the oceans? Let us know in the comments below.